Have you ever had to wait for something really exciting, like a yummy treat, and felt super tempted to grab it early? Well, there's a famous experiment called the marshmallow test that might help explain why waiting can sometimes be worth it. A long time ago, a psychologist named Walter Mitchell set up a test with a bunch of kids. He gave them a simple choice. They could eat one marshmallow right away or wait for 15 minutes, and if they waited, they'd get 2 marshmallows instead of 1. Sounds like a tough choice, right? Around 600 preschool-age children participated. Out of these, about 1/3 of the children were able to wait the full 15 minutes for the second marshmallow. At the same time, the other 2/3 couldn't resist and ate the marshmallow before the researcher returned. The experiment showed how some kids had the self-control to delay gratification, and at the same time, others couldn't wait, giving valuable insight into how patience and self-control can impact decision-making. Have you ever felt like you just couldn't wait for something? Maybe you were super hungry and wanted that snack right away, or you couldn't wait for your birthday to finally arrive. Today, we're talking about patience, yes, the superpower we all have, but sometimes forget to use it. In this video, you'll learn about the Chinese bamboo. This story will teach you the power of patience, perseverance, and consistent effort. Growth may not always be visible, but with time and dedication, success will come. Watch this inspiring story to learn how to trust the process and stay committed to your goals, and learn how to untap your potential. Welcome to Untapping Your Potential, where we will share with you motivational stories, motivational figures, comeback stories, and public speaking tips that will keep you growing and inspire you to take action. Just like any plant, the Chinese bamboo tree needs care, water, good soil, and sunlight. You've been taking care of this little bamboo tree for a year. You've been watering it, making sure it gets enough sunlight, and keeping the soil fertile. But after a whole year of effort, you see nothing. No sprouts have appeared above ground. You find that annoying. You keep going because it's all part of the process, even though you ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? The second year comes and you're still tending to it every day, carefully following the steps, but again, nothing. The bamboo seems like it's just not growing at all. And you start to get annoyed. Is this even working? You ask yourself. You start to doubt your efforts. You might even think about giving up, but you don't. You keep watering and nurturing, even though you see no progress. Then the third year comes and you're still at it. Still, no sign of growth. And you're starting to wonder, why am I even bothering? Shouldn't I see some signs by now? It's like the bamboo is mocking you. Year 4 rolls around and still nothing. The bamboo just sits there, still and quiet beneath the soil. You feel defeated. You've done everything right. You've put in the work, yet it's like the tree is stuck and you're stuck with it. But then, in year 5, something happens that you never saw coming. In just 6 weeks, the bamboo shoots up, growing 80 feet, and you stand there stunned. All that time, all that care, all that frustration, it wasn't for nothing after. The bamboo had been quietly growing underground, building a strong root system that would one day support its massive growth. You would have interrupted its development if you had given up or checked on it too much. You realize that you weren't just waiting for growth to happen. You were setting the foundation for something incredible. The growth wasn't visible, but all the hard work made the roots strong enough to support what was coming. And now, you see the results. But it wasn't easy. There were so many moments you felt like giving up. You were frustrated. You felt like nothing was happening. But, as you can see, growth doesn't always happen on the surface right away. The foundation for something extraordinary is laid by the unseen labor, the struggles, and the hard work. So, as you stand there looking at the towering bamboo, you realize that the same thing happens with your dream, goals, and life. When you work hard and stay patient, even if you don't see immediate results, you're the roots of your future. Patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting. Joyce Meyer. Can you stay focused and keep believing in what you're doing, even when the results aren't immediate? This is one of our biggest challenges in a world that thrives on instant gratification. We have to remind ourselves and our kids to keep trying and never give up. And it's annoying to hear, but you have to remember, change may be slow, even invisible sometimes. But just like the Chinese bamboo tree, we can surprise ourselves with what happens when we stick with it. Trust in the process and the importance of your efforts. We live in a society that wants everything now. We frustrate over it. And even if we wait for more than a few minutes for service or a stoplight takes too long to change, we expect instant solutions for every complicated problem or broken relationships. In short, we want everything right away. The best things come to those that wait, as long as they don't stop working. Number 1, trust the process and stay consistent. Commit to consistent efforts, even when results aren't immediately visible. Focus on the small, daily actions that contribute to your goals and trust that growth is happening beneath the surface. Imagine you're one of the kids in the famous marshmallow test. You're sitting there with the delicious marshmallow right in front of you. The temptation is huge, but you must remember the rule. If you wait, you'll get 2 marshmallows later. Now that's like the trusting process. Even though you don't see the reward right away, you stay patient and keep your focus. The key is to trust that all your efforts will pay off in the end and get that double, the marshmallow. 2, measure progress over time. Break your long-term goals into smaller milestones. Regularly reflect on how far you've come rather than only focusing on the end results. Small wins keep you motivated during slow growth periods. And number 3, cultivate resilience through mindset. When faced with setbacks, remind yourself that progress often takes time. Practice affirmations like, "I'm growing stronger every day," or visualize your success. Much like the bamboo that takes years to sprout, but grows rapidly when the time is right. Imagine you're trying to learn how to ride a bike without training wheels. At first, you keep falling off, and it feels like you're never getting it. It's frustrating, and you might even want to give up. But just like the bamboo tree, progress doesn't always show up right away. The more you keep trying, even after failing, the stronger you become, both in your body and your mind. Over time, those little failures will lead to success. Just like the bamboo that grows strong roots before shooting up tall when the time is right. Stay focused, keep trying, and you'll get there. Growth is often invisible at first, but persistence will always bear fruit in the end. Thanks for watching this video. How would you like to hear more motivational stories consistently? Do me a favor and support the channel by sharing and commenting below. And please make sure to like and hit that subscribe button to get the latest update. Soon, you will be on your way to feeling inspired.